Dude. 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 Are you trying to strangle yourself? What are you trying to do? No. Don't drink my coffee. That's all I have. Nice try. He tries to get my coffee every freaking time. Every freaking time Rick tries to get my coffee, huh? Wow. No! You can't step on that stand, Rick. It will fall. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Cool, so now I'm... Oh, it's Mike. I'm sorry. I thought it said Michael, but thank you, Mike. Sorry, my dog is literally so clingy. He was, like, stepping on my knees and my thighs, and he'll pinch my thigh to the freaking chair. Like, he'll step on the edge of my thigh. Can I have $1? I don't know why you think it's funny. But my PayPal is up there, and that sticker. Thank you. Now I'm, Thank you, kind citizen, for the tiny dinies. What's up, what's up? I'm $40 short now. So, you know how I've told you guys that I have a kill switch in my car from, like, the bank or whatever that I make my car payments through? I had most of it, like, basically all of it, but I was $52 short. And even though I had 99% of it, they still wouldn't turn my car back on. Until I had, like, I still gave them what I had. I still paid it, but I have to get one now, the last $40 to get it turned back on. So I'm trying to do it first thing in the morning as soon as they open up. You big old baby. Which you'd think me having that car for about, what, almost 3 years and me paying most of it off, like, you'd think they'd work with me a little bit, but... And not to mention the fact... Aw, Mike, thank you, bro. Holy shit, thank you. It's just... They kind of agitate me sometimes because you guys know I switched jobs, right? Like, I changed from working at the call center to doing security. Obviously, I don't get paid the same times I used to. I don't get paid the same dates I used to get paid whenever I worked at the call center, right? So I've asked them multiple times if they would change my payment date. Like, make my car payment due on the day I get my paycheck. And they said they would, and I've sent them 5 or 6 pay stubs. I have text messages to prove it. Plus, what is it called? What did you say? Home Depot pays every 2 weeks on the dot. Well, I have been applying for other jobs because my hours, I'm not getting as many hours as I was, and I'm trying to find a job that I make more an hour and that I have steady hours. Not, when I first started, I was making, like, even though I'm part-time, I was still doing full-time hours almost. Like, maybe an hour off just so they could say I was still part-time. But it's just fucking ridiculous at this point. I don't know. But anyways, I've sent them... They asked me to send them a pay stub to show my... Like, the date I get paid or whatever. And I have. I've sent them a couple. And every time I do, they say they're going to change my car payment date to the day I get paid. And they still have it. Still haven't. I tried to talk to a supervisor today, and they said that there was no supervisor there, that I have to call before. Even though they're open until 6, I have to call before 5. Before, like, 4:30, 5 o'clock, because that's when all the supervisors leave. Okay, that's crazy to me. I don't know. You're gonna fall. Rick. What is you doing? There's... Ow! Why can't you just sit still? Why can't you just sit still? Like, just sit down. I know, but still. I downloaded Indeed and ZipRecruiter, and I've been applying for, like, because I have a lot of experience in call centers as well. I have been applying for like call center work. I might switch back to that. I've also applied at other security jobs as well. So hopefully I can get something that pays better and something that's steady hours, bro. Like, that's all I want. I just want a job where I'm going to have, like, good pay, hourly wages, plus, like, steady hours. Not, oh, when you first start, you're going to have all the hours you want, and then everything just slows down. I asked them if they had a full-time position, and they said they don't have a full-time position right now. I'm not saying exactly where I work, because I do have a stalker, and she likes to call my job and try to get me fired. She tries to figure out where I live and all this shit, so... But I am a security guard. Even though I already warned my supervisor, like, or my manager. She's not my supervisor, she's my manager, but I warned her before I even started. Like, I showed her my restraining order against the girl and everything, just in case, but yeah. Which is pathetic. They ran. Rick! Bruh. Oh, that shotgun sucks, and you're making my headset not work. You're gonna completely break it. You're shorting the wire out. Just message me, girl. Quit. I'm probably not gonna stay on here. Quit. I'm probably not gonna stay on here for long. Come on, man. I love you, but come on. Okay. Bruh. Sorry. Oh, she's doing really good. You'd be very, very proud of her. She's doing fucking phenomenal. I stay with her right now. I had to get out of that slumlord's place, bro. I got a lot to catch you up on, for real. Like, I had to get the fuck out of there. He was a psycho. Yeah. Yeah. I can keep an eye on her, you know. She's doing very good. I'm very proud of her. I am very proud of her, and I missed her for real, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I'm here. Like, I am content here. I really am. My dogs have more yard than they've ever had, because, like, oh, Michael, you're good. Thank you so much, bro. You're good. Thank you. Thank you. You don't... It's all good. That's plenty. Thank you. That's enough to get my car out in the morning. I already paid them what I had. Like, I paid almost all of it, but they were literally worried about petty $52, which... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure you've seen kind of... Well, I don't know. The last apartment I had a private landlord, right? And he was a fucking psycho. Like, I only lived there for, like, 3 weeks. And dude brought some random female to my apartment. And he called me. And, like, when he called me, I heard a knock at my door. So I assumed it was him. I appreciate it, Mike. I've seen you in my lives, bro. I have. Sometimes you talk. I do appreciate that. That was the last time I was here. Yeah, like he brought some random female to my apartment. She, like, so basically how it went down was earlier that day. Hold on, let me go back to the lobby because I gotta explain this, and I'm gonna be trying to play the game and then talk, and I'm gonna get mixed up. But yeah, no, you're good. You can always talk, bro. Seriously. We're all cool. You're one of the misfits, so we stick together. But anyway, so what happened was, okay, when I first moved in, when I first seen the apartment, okay, my landlord, there was a couple of things wrong with my apartment. So A, the refrigerator didn't work, right? You couldn't even plug it in. The cord was cut. Like, there was no cord to it. You couldn't plug it in. So that was one thing. The floor needed replaced bad. Like, it wasn't done correctly. So the flooring needed replaced. And I had a busted window. So you know how like windows are two, like there's a top window and a bottom glass. The bottom glass, there was none in the bottom glass. There was top glass, but nothing in the bottom. So my dogs could literally like get out on the roof. So he was supposed to fix the window. He was supposed to fix the flooring. He was supposed to get me a new fridge. And that was like what we talked about before I paid to move in. And I get it, he's a private landlord, but I mean, he is a slumlord, big time. But if he wanted me to get my own fridge, you should have just said that. If you wanted me to fix my floor, you should have said that. If you wanted me to get a new window, you should have just said that, right? Like, if it was such a problem and you didn't want to do it, you should have just told me that, okay? So, when I moved in, he was supposed to give me a new fridge, supposed to fix the windows, supposed to fix the flooring. And if he would have told me to do it myself, then, that would have been one thing. Right, exactly my point. That's exactly my point. He's listening. He knows what happened. So after my first 2 weeks being there, well, actually almost 3 weeks, I was getting annoyed because I kept asking him at least minimum for the refrigerator, right? A new fridge, because I was tired of having to just buy snacks or like not being able to put any food in the fridge or a freezer. And mind you, it was summertime. It was hot as fuck. It was hot as fuck in there. All I had was a little window AC. A little one. It was hot in there. And because again, that's how you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I just said that before I moved in, when I went and looked at it, he said he was going to fix it. He said he'd fix the floors, get me a refrigerator that worked, and fix the window. Right? I just said that. So obviously you don't know what the fuck you're talking about to talk shit, because I literally just said that. You don't have to be rude. Hold on. No. Stop. I gotta block and mute this person. Anyways, on to the next one. You can go to. I literally just said that. But anyways, like I said, if he wanted me, what are you doing? You can lay on this arm. There you go. If he wanted me to get my own fridge and to replace the floor and get the window, that's one thing. You should have just said that. I'd be like, okay. So if I had agreed to that, that'd have been cool. But he said he was going to do it and get me a fridge. So I was there for 3 weeks. And I had already asked him multiple times about getting a refrigerator. Like when he was going to get me a refrigerator. And, I don't know who that is and I don't care. I'm not begging for anything. I'm talking about what happened with my previous landlord. Don't like it, get off my life. Anyways. Lord have mercy. Both. I texted everything. Again, you can go too. I have texts where I was asking him about the fridge, and he said he was going to get me a new fridge. He kept saying, yeah, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And, am I satisfied living like this? I'm actually content right now because, me and my dogs are in a safe place. I don't have to worry about what the fuck my landlord's going to do today. Because he was a violent dude. No. Or was that someone else? No, it was nothing to do with Ray. I had already paid him, bro. I had already paid him before I moved in. Literally. But anyways, it was over a fucking refrigerator. Listen, I'm trying to explain it, but you guys keep, people are talking shit. Let me restart, because those of you that are just joining and didn't apparently hear what I said, when I first moved in, when I first looked at the apartment, okay, he said, right, pay attention. Let me restart, just so there's no hiccups with you guys saying, oh, no, listen, Linda, listen. Anyways, when I first looked at the apartment, right, Rick? When I first looked at the apartment, okay, the refrigerator didn't work. It didn't even have a cord to plug in. The cord, somebody cut the cord to the damn refrigerator. You couldn't even plug it in. There was no plug. B, the floor was all fucked up. The floor was like literally half done. The flooring was fucked up for real bad. But that wasn't so much a big deal because all you gotta do is put new flooring down. That's not really like a big... that wasn't a big problem. And then my window, you know how there's two, like a top piece of glass and a bottom piece of glass. The bottom, like, part of the window, there was no glass. No glass at all. The top part had glass, but the bottom part of the window, there was no glass at all. So literally my dogs could jump out on the roof if they wanted to. And whenever we talked about it, and I went and seen it, he said, okay, he was like, yeah, I'm going to get you a new fridge. I'm going to have the flooring redone. And I'm going to get the window fixed. And I was like, okay, that was part of the deal. Whenever, like, we sat there and talked about it right in front of my neighbors. And he said, I'll get you a new, I'll get you a new fridge. No, I always said about the floor. Quit trying to lie. Quit trying to fucking lie. Guys, my OGs, my misfits, did I not say, haven't I always said that he was supposed to give me a new fridge? He was supposed to fix my window and my floor? Haven't I said that from the jump? Did I not? Pretty sure I did. Because that's how it happened. Anyways. Oh my god. Anyways. After he said, like, you know, I'm going to get you a new fridge. I am going to fix the floors. And, you know, get a new window for that window. I was like, okay. Because that wasn't really a big deal. Those were, like, really not very serious issues. Those were easily fixed. Fixable. Thank you. He's a big old baby. Rocky is over there slumped on the bed, or you'd see him. Because I'm sitting in a chair right now, and he's over there slumped because I just fed them. Yes, yeah. That's who I'm talking about right now, because people want to say stupid shit. Like, anyways. Yes, I play Fortnite for the 1000th time. I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to explain the situation that people are obviously trying to talk shit about, which makes no sense to me. But after, you know, he agreed to get me a fridge, you know, the flooring in the window, that's not really... Yeah, I do play Fortnite. I'm on it right now. Hold on and I'll put my gamer tag. But anyways, you know, those weren't really big problems. I didn't think nothing of it because, like, getting some cheap floor to put down, getting a window and a fridge, that's not really, like, anything crazy, you know? So I didn't think anything of it. But, so, after that, like, the only reason I was kind of getting annoyed with him was because for 3 weeks, I was asking him about the fridge. Like, that was really the first thing that I started bugging him about, because I didn't have a fridge to put anything in the refrigerator to keep it cool, like milk or anything like that. I didn't have a freezer to put anything in. So, it was like literally kind of hard. I was just eating snacks, like chips and shit like that didn't need to be refrigerated. Because, like, it was summertime, so it got so fucking hot in that apartment because the window was busted. It's summertime. Like, it was really hard to keep food, like, without it spoiling, obviously. Or I couldn't even get milk or anything crazy. I would have to get, like, a little thing of milk or something and drink it right then and there. It would spoil by the next morning. But Yeah, it was pathetic. So, the first couple times I asked him about the refrigerator, I was like, hey, are you going to get me a refrigerator like you said you were? Because I'm sick of eating, like, petty snacks and stuff. I want to be able to get food and put in the fridge, or, you know, at least some stuff, like milk and whatever, like, you know. And you are a sleepy baby. Why don't you just lay down? You can lay down on my lap. Here, let me help you out. See? Lay down. There you go, lay down. But, anyways, the first couple times I asked him about it, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna get you one. I'll get you one. And then, like, the fourth or fifth time I asked him, he started kind of getting an attitude. And at that point, I was already fucking annoyed, you know what I mean? Because I've been asking you for basically 3 weeks, and you're just kind of, like, screwing me around. And then he tried to say that he lied to me and told me that he bought the flooring, right? That he bought the floor to replace the floor. And that he was going to have Jason, which was my neighbors at the time, the ones who told me about the apartment. He was going to have him do it. And then I asked Jason, like, hey, he got the flooring, so why haven't you, like, come up here to do my floor yet? Or do you need me to take my dogs out while you do it? Or what do you need me to do? And he was like, he hasn't even messaged me about doing your floor. I don't know what he's talking about. So I was kind of like, I don't understand why he would tell me this. And I went down there, like, they lived in the apartment below me. I went down there, and he was like, dude, he hasn't hit me up. Like, you can see my phone and everything. And it wasn't a handout when the landlord's the one who said they were going to do it. So get the fuck out of my live trolling. So, of course, that kind of pissed me off. Like, oh, well, he's trying to lie, make it seem like he's going to fix something. But he's not, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of pissed me off. That was my first flag, like, hey, he's trying to lie, make it seem like he's about to fix this, and he's really not even hitting up the dude to do it. So that was my first red flag. But I was like, okay, when are you going to get me a fridge, dude? Like, it's 100 degrees in here. I don't understand, like, what the problem is. If you wanted me to get my own fridge, you should have just said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you wanted me to get my own refrigerator, you should have just said that from the beginning. Because whatever. But I'm sitting here waiting, basically, on you, and I don't understand. He was just dicking me around. He's beating around the bush, and then he just got mad and aggravated when I asked, like, the fourth time. It was like the fourth or fifth time I brought it up, and he just started getting really aggravated. So I was like, okay, if you want to be a dick, like, I'm not, first of all, I already paid you to move in here, and you said you were going to fix these things. My neighbors will go and say they heard you talk about it, and I had text messages of you saying you were going to give me a fridge. So, if you want to be a dick, because he called me going off on me, like he was running his mouth to me and being, like, just straight up a dick. And I was like, okay, if you want to be like that, then I'm going to take videos of this entire building. And, bro, shut up. And I'm going to take a video of the entire building and call the health department on you. Or, you know, the code of conduct or whatever it's called. And have them come inspect the property and it's not meeting up the codes. So, and that was only because he was going off on me. He was being a straight up asshole. Like, he was literally cussing me out over a refrigerator that he said he was going to get me. So, that's why I made that smart comment. And I even told him, like, you know, I just want a refrigerator, bro. I'm not even going to do all that. Like, I just want a refrigerator. I don't know why you're cussing me out and being rude. Like, I'm not actually going to call the health department, but I just want a refrigerator, dude. That's all. I'm not worried about the flooring right now. I'm not worried about the window right now. I just need a refrigerator, like you said you was going to get me. So, he kind of calmed down after that. And he wasn't being such a smartass anymore, so I thought we were cool. No, we weren't. So, anyways, it was that same night, like a couple hours later, I was laying down about to go to bed, and he called me on my phone. And then I heard a knock at my door. So, I thought it was him wanting to talk about the fridge, or that he was bringing the fridge. I didn't have a peephole. You know how most stores, they have like a little peephole so you can see who's out front of your door? I didn't have that. So I cracked the door just a little bit. And he was in front of my door. But he was standing behind this random girl that I had never seen before. Had no idea who she was. I don't know who she was to him. It wasn't his wife. His wife was not, that was not his wife, let's just say that. I have no idea who she was. But anyways, she starts pushing on my door, and it's like, you need to get the fuck out. You need to get the fuck out now. And I'm like, no, honey, that's not how this works. You're really going to sit here and bring a girl? And I looked at him behind her, and was like, you're going to bring a... Rick, you're going to fall, buddy. I'm trying to help you. I was like, you're really going to bring this bitch to my fucking apartment and have her tell me to get out over a refrigerator that you said you was going to get me, bro? Really? And he started walking down the stairs, and I went to close my door, and she just busted in my door, bro. Like, I was not expecting that. She just busted right into my apartment and was inside my apartment all the way. And I was like, like, what the fuck, bro? So I was trying to I'm getting to that. Before you start running your mouth about me calling the cops, I was getting to that. You don't have to run your mouth, bro, with your one fucking follower. Anyways, that's why I'm getting distracted, because you're talking shit. But, anyways, she busted in my apartment, and she, like, kind of shoved me, and I tripped over one of the dogs, because obviously both my dogs were in the apartment, and I don't remember if it was him or Rocky that was standing behind me, but I tripped over one of them, like they hit the back of my knee. So I kind of fell down, and my phone was hanging like halfway out of my my pocket, and I went to like, quit saying good boy, good girl. First of all, I'm a girl. Secondly, don't say good boy, good girl. Like, okay, go on, you're gonna fall. Because I did call the cops. Like I was saying, I'm rude? How am I being rude? Because you're not letting me finish what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I already know. I don't really care. I'm not asking for anything. I'm cooling right now. But, so after she busted in my apartment and she pushed me and I tripped over one of the dogs, my phone was hanging like halfway out of my pocket, so I was trying, as I was standing up, and I went to go, obviously, defend myself, and was piecing her up, too. I was defending myself, so I was piecing her up, too. I hit her in her stomach, and then I think I hit her, like, on the side of her head or something, like, she turned her head, and I hit her on the side of her head, but I had my phone in my hand, and I was trying to click, you know how you click the power button, the side button 3 times, and you can slide the bar and it'll call 911 or whatever. Yeah, she took my phone right out of my hand. As I was trying to call the cops on her, that's what I was saying. Somebody said, why didn't you call the cops, or call the cops? Or they didn't say, why didn't you call the cops? They said, call the cops. And I'm literally, like, saying I was trying to. And and I was saying, like, hey, SIRI, before she pops up on my phone. I was telling Siri to call the cops. I was like, hey, Siri, call the cops. Call the cops. And Siri didn't work. So then I tried to, like, pull my phone out to click the side button and swipe it. So it would just call the police for me. And then she snatched the phone right out of my hand. Like, literally. Snatched it right out of my hand so I couldn't call the cops on her. Anyways, my 2 dogs, because obviously when she busted inside my apartment, the door was wide open. So my dogs ran out. They ran into the hallway. And I was like, oh my god, my dogs. I ran into the hallway, and I had Rocky in my left hand and Rick in my right hand, both by their collars. This girl kicked me in my back, bro. And I flew down the stairs. Because I was upstairs in the upstairs unit. I flew down the stairs. And of course, my dogs are like coming towards me because they're like, oh my gosh. Like, my 2 dogs were trying to make sure I was okay. Don't you dare, Rick. Yeah, don't get in it. Tries to get my trash, sorry. I'm the cops? Okay. Well, good for you. Anyways, so I hopped up because she had my phone, and I'm beating on my neighbor's door. I'm like, yo, they're like, I'm being attacked. I can't call the phone. Like, help. Call the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops. I'm beating on the door saying, call the cops. And I don't know why they did this, but my neighbors, instead of them calling the cops themselves, they called our other friend, and told her to call the cops. And my friend was on, like, video chat with them, was like, help her. What the fuck are you doing? Like, help Jordan. You're right there. What are you help her. Like, I don't know why they did me like that, but that was really fucked up. They wouldn't even come help me, bro. They called my friend, like, it was our mutual friend that me and my neighbors knew, and told them, like, told her to call the cops. And my friend went off and was like, dude, help her. What the fuck are you doing? Like, help her. And then the girl came down, and she punched me like this, bro. She punched me in the middle of my forehead. Like, that's a weird, but she punched me really, literally in the middle of my forehead. I had like a little bump on my forehead. And then, no, I'm explaining a situation. Somebody asked me about it, and I'm explaining the fucking situation. So if you don't like it, get off my live. I'm allowed to talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about on my own live. But anyways, yeah. After she punched me in my forehead, I hit her back a couple times, and then my dogs ran outside. So they were like running down the street on a busy street, and I didn't want them to get hit, and I didn't want them to run away. So I ran down the street and got my dogs. And as I'm sitting on the sidewalk, like holding my dogs so they wouldn't take off again, I flagged down some random lady that was driving down my street and told her to call the cops. And the girl like cut me on my neck. Like, I had a big old gash right here on the back of my neck. And it was, like, leaking. Because she cut me with her fake-ass nails. Like, she dug into my neck. That's... Ugh, I hate that. I hate when girls do that. That's so annoying. Like, using your fake nails to sit there and dig into somebody. And then she hopped into the car. Into his car. My slumlord's car. Hopped into his car. And they left together. He had the car pulled up. Bro, there's a video. It didn't just happen. This didn't just happen yesterday. And if you watch my video, yes, I did have a mark. And I had a lump on my forehead. They were asking if I finally got out of my slumlord's place. Like, if I finally moved, and I said yes. And then somebody asked what happened. Like, I was literally explaining because they asked me. Thank you, Marissa. See? Yes, she did. She showed proof. Somebody asked me, did I finally get out of, like, my slumlord's place, living with that slumlord? And I said yes. And somebody asked me what happened, so I'm explaining what happened. That's why I'm living with my sister right now. And that was just the first incident with him. Like, he did multiple things. The fuck, like, that was just the first thing he did. See, even when I just sit on live and talk, you guys still talk shit. Why? I'm literally just sitting here talking. I'm not asking for shit, and you're still coming on here talking shit. Why? That's what I mean. Even if I just sit on live and just be talking and chilling. Hell yeah, I press charges. I have a detective that's like assigned to my case or whatever. I have a detective that's assigned to my case. Like, he said he's not only going after her, he's going to go after him, because if it wasn't for him bringing her to my apartment, like, that girl didn't know me. She didn't obviously know where I lived. And when I cracked the door open, when he baited me to open the door by calling me and then knocked, and I thought it was just him. He was standing right behind her. I didn't delete your comments. Obviously, whatever you said, TikTok filtered it because, honey, your shit didn't come through. If I deleted your comment, you wouldn't be on here commenting at all. I would have just blocked you for being rude or whatever. No, you deleted them from your videos. What videos? The only comments I delete is people talking shit. I don't just... Okay. I really don't just delete people for no reason. Or delete their comments for no reason. You either get blocked and muted for a reason, and it's you being rude of some sort. And that's a promise. I do not just block people for no fucking reason. Or mute people for no reason. The red one's my favorite. But if you want to get rude, I'll just do it again. I'll just block you. Because I did not block your comments off any video or now in my life. Again, if you're talking shit and I block you, you won't be able to comment nothing. If you're just being respectful or whatever. People talking shit, yeah. Hell yeah. Me and my mods do it. Like, me and my mods do that shit. If you're talking shit, me and my mods will block and mute you as soon as you say something stupid. Isn't that anybody? Isn't that why people have mods? Anybody will do that. Yeah, message me your number so I can give it to her. No. I think she's supposed to be on her way back home. Thank you for the heart me. Okay, cool. I'll give it to her as soon as she gets home. She's supposed to be on her way home. You know, she's been having some doctor's appointments for her seizures and stuff, so... Who's Covey? See? That's people talking shit. Do you not get that? I'm glad you think it's funny, though. You both can go. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Anyways. Thank you for the roses. I'm literally not asking for anything. I'm just chilling, talking. But you guys can keep making shit up in your heads all you want. I know, bitter people like to try and drag everybody else and make everybody else around them bitter. But you're not going to make me bitter. If you're not my bitch, and you're not my family or my close friends, I don't give a fuck about your opinion. At all. At all. Why am I so angry? Am I angry? I didn't think I was angry. Thank you for the roses. Am I being angry? Or am I just simply laughing because you guys want to troll? If you're not my bitch, which I don't have a bitch right now, I'm single. Or I shouldn't say bitch, but if you're not my girl, if you're not my friends, like close friends, or my family, I don't give a fuck about your opinion at all. I'm still gonna sleep good as fuck at night. I wonder why I'm single. Bro, my exes was fucked up, but okay. Good morning, good morning. I'm not angry at all. Oh yeah, I was supposed to have my eye... Oh, thank you. Your eyes are really pretty. Thank you so much. I was supposed to have, I did have an eye appointment, but they, sorry, I had to mute somebody else that's being rude. I did have an eye appointment, but they had to reschedule me, which you'd think me having the same pair of contacts, in for like a whole year, you'd think they would let me, make me one of the priority people, but they said they had too many people scheduled that day. Which, I don't understand how that happens, but I did get it rescheduled. It's not the truth, you're just literally talking shit. Fortnite. Oh, thank you. It's Coraline and Corpse Bride. Why y'all coming in here rude for? I don't know. I'm literally sitting here chilling. I'm not bothering anybody. And you'll keep getting muted and blocked. I don't really care. But thank you for letting me know. I do appreciate you for warning me. I do appreciate you for warning me. Big time. Yeah, they rescheduled my appointment though, so. Damn it. Where is this person hiding? Oh. Still got him. Ooh, he had a good gun too. Dang, he had a gold gun. I really am just chilling. I don't know why people gotta be so damn rude. And I don't understand why what I say and what I do on my live bothers you so bad in the first place. If you don't like me, just keep going. Like, it's literally just keep going. And you can go build. Oh yeah, I don't really care about that dude. I already have them blocked. Who's that? I don't even know who that is. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, let me see if they're in here. I don't know how they're doing it because I blocked them. If you don't like me, why do you follow me? Why do you restream me? If I don't like you, I will not. I'll just block you and never see your fucking face again, bro. Literally. I will block you and never have to look at you again. I don't even see them in here. It really is weird. Yeah, I believe you. I just don't know what account's doing it. Yeah, I play zero build because I'm horrible at building too. If you don't like me, block me. You'll never see my face again. It really is that simple. If I don't like you, I'm going to block you and never look at your mug again. Ever. You're not going to be able to see it because it's on two. I have to get like a shorter dresser because my dresser's all the way like up here. You're not even going to be able to. Dude, shut the fuck up. I don't even smoke pot. I don't even smoke pot, bro. Everybody knows that. I have fucking heart problems. God dang, bro. Lord have mercy, y'all so invested in me. I'm honored. Twitch. Oh, that's right. I can do Twitch. Ooh, that's a good idea. You're right. I forgot about that. Wow, thank you for reminding me. I used to use Twitch. You're totally right. I forgot all about that. And now you can do Twitch right off your console. You don't have to like hook your computer up or anything like you used to. That's a good idea. I forgot. Guys, people being nice to someone is free. Right. Yeah, I know. I have them blocked. I have them blocked. I know, I do. I know it's top 4 ways. I don't know how they're finding. I don't know how they're still streaming me when I have them blocked. They've been blocked for a long time. I really don't understand how they can stream me. They're on some kind of burner account. That's all there is to it. They're on a burner account. They're streaming on a monitor from a burner account. Yeah, I know. That's just crazy. You're doing a lot just to restream me. It's because if they just did regular content and didn't troll other people, nobody would watch their lives. Nobody would like their content. Nobody would give a damn. They have to sit there and restream other people and try to make fun of other people just to get any likes, any views, or any kind of attention whatsoever. So you're welcome for making your content for you. You're welcome for making your content for you. When I'm just chilling on my own life with my own friends, minding my business. You're welcome. Oh, that's so funny. You're welcome for making your content for you. Oh, thank you. I love Tim Burton movies. I love them. But I love horror movies as well. That Thing, honey, or sir, I'm probably way cuter than you. Am I dating? I'm not dating anybody, no. No. I've been single for a while now. Not really like super, super long, but my last 2 relationships, whew, brings more people here though. Facts. What comment? I don't see your comment. I love the Tim Burton movies. If he comes out with... Oh, I love his movies. Yeah, I'm playing Fortnite. They're sending her galaxies. Well, good for her. Get them, girl. Get them galaxies. Let's go. I'm not a hater like you. I'm glad you're getting some galaxies. Hell yeah, girl. Get it. Get them galaxies, girl. Yeah, bet. Definitely do. Would I be up to dating? Yeah, if I meet the right person, for sure. You can go too. I'm not a hater though. If she's getting galaxies, good shit. I'm happy for you, girl. Get them galaxies. Get them. You can go, opossum, or whatever the fuck your name is. I have a Xbox. I've got like the older Xbox. Not like the Xbox 360. It's the first Xbox One that they made. I have to get one of those external hard drives soon, though. I only have Call of Duty and Fortnite because I don't have any space for anything else. Oh, what are those floating in the air? Oh, that's where that big old freaking thing, that big old, what is it called? Samurai soldier is floating in the air. Sent to your Xbox in this account. Well, this is my gamer tag. I don't care to put my gamer tag out there. Because anybody I don't know, I won't accept. Anyways, I'll just block them. That's my gamer tag, girl. I didn't... Oh, unless you said you messaged it to me. But that way you don't have to post yours. Miss Waffles. Ah, I like that. Oops. I just block people. Like, if I don't recognize somebody that tries to add me, especially after I just posted it on my live, then unless somebody gives me a heads up. Alright, girl, that works. If not, message me yours and I'll add you. One thing I hate about some players on Fortnite is the ones that just drive cars nonstop and then they just run you over with the car. Like, get out and actually try to shoot somebody, bro. Like, play the game for real. If you're just gonna ride around in a car all the time. Somebody cashed apped her $100 and threw in 4 galaxies. That's what's up. That's what's up. Good for her. I don't know why you think I'm gonna hate. I'm not a hater at all. Even though she hates on me and restreams me, I don't. Good for her. Get that money, girl. Get them galaxies, girl. Xbox. Why isn't it letting me, like... It's not letting me approve your comment. So I think TikTok filtered it out. Why isn't it popping up? It's gonna be okay. Said, dang, someone cashed app her $100 and threw 4 galaxies. Good for her. Like, get that money, girl. Get them galaxies, girl. I'm not a hater, bro. I'm not gonna hate on somebody else. If that's what you're trying to get out of me, like, good luck, because I'm not gonna hate on her. Hey, if restreaming me get you some bread and get you some galaxies, get that shit, girl. You can restream me all day. Why? I don't know why it's not showing up. Hold on. Nope. Shit, I got stuck. Damn, I fucked up. And there's no car right there. I don't know why it's not popping up. But the person, it's gonna be okay, said, damn, I died in the storm because I was trying to... I don't know why it's not popping up. It's like grayed out, but it says, dang, somebody cashed out her $100 and threw her 4 galaxies. Good for her, bro. If restreaming you, or restreaming me, you're getting money off restreaming me and galaxies, good shit. I'm not a fucking hater. I really am not. Do you, boo? Get that money. Hell yeah. I'm not a hater. I do work. Why do you keep, like, why are you talking shit after asking me, like, regular ass questions? Am I asking for anything? Or am I just chilling talking to you guys and playing the game? I haven't played the game in how long? When was the last time you guys see me do, like, where I went live and you see me play the game? That was the last time I played the game. I'm literally sitting here big chilling. Man. I'm still gonna sit here and chill. Still have fun. I am not a hater, bro. At all. You can sit here and hate on me all you want. That doesn't mean I'm gonna hate on you back. What's my favorite Coraline aspect? What do you mean? Like, Coraline, the movie in general, like, there's not one part of Coraline that I like best out of the whole movie. I love the whole movie. The whole movie is fabulous and very well put together, just like Corpse Bride. With your no followers, I'm just enjoying my life and relaxing, and you can go on with your no followers and no following as well. I'm literally just chilling, talking to my misfits. Man, what is in my eye? I shouldn't rub it too hard because my contact is like done with. But other than that, how's your guys' nights going so far? Man, I can't believe it's 1:30. Making my way downtown with my bitch. She's gonna make me a sandwich. You remember that? When somebody was playing GTA 6 and was like dragging this girl down the road? I thought it was funny. It kind of like went viral. There was no gun. Are you fucking... Finally. Oh, hell yeah. I'm great other than having a cold. I know, my allergies have been all over the place this year. I don't know what it is. Why? Why do you keep cutting out? Dude, these two people have been shooting at each other for what it feels like forever. I've been listening to them shoot each other for a long time now. Oh, they're upstairs. He finally killed him. Where'd he go? Oh, he ran. Bro. Where is he? Oh my gosh, there's too many of them over here. There's like 10 people over here. Damn it! Jump! Jump! Oh my gosh, I keep getting stuck. Oh well, he ran. I'm not even impressed on him. He ran. I need to get another gun. I only have one gun. I got one of them. There was like multiple people over here though, and I have one gun. There's a little motorcycle right here though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to download. I'm gonna have to link my Twitch so I can start streaming my games. I don't know. I might get off here, guys. I might go live tomorrow though. Hopefully everybody's in a better mood. There's been so many shit talkers on here tonight. But I don't really care. It's not going to stop me from going live and talking to my friends on TikTok. Not going to stop my vibe. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll probably hop on for a little bit. But I hope you guys have a good night. Much love to my misfits. Stay safe and stay blessed. Peace out, Girl Scouts.